in the class of motivation in those days, they say don't listen to people because talk is cheap.
Talk is cheap.
Now, talk is very expensive.
It is.
And you see, it has become secondary because in any community where survival becomes the most important thing, success becomes absent. As we're talking now, Nigerians find it very difficult. In fact, we should even give credit to them. I was studying the life of some of the staff around me who take home a little amount of money from the minimum wage of 70 to 100,000. Then I begin to consider, how are these people leading their life in this harsh economy? Until I was suddenly reminded that there are people in the economy today that still take 30,000 naira in the economy. So you continue to ask the simple question, how are they going to survive? So calling, making call, sending text or whatever have you, has practically become a secondary issue in Nigeria, because food must enter. And you see that people are even struggling to get the food. Unfortunately, this is the painful part of it, yeah? And it's not even, I don't even know the best way to put it. It's the fact that in the history of our nation, this is the first time that the government is making this kind of money the government is making. In 2014 October, I think I said it here before, October 17, 2014, the United Nations says that for us to be able to solve the problem of poverty, that more allocation should be given to people living in abject poverty. Now in 2025, we are still in that poverty situation, precarious. Between 2023 and now, 10 million more people have fallen under the poverty line. So if we are in this situation, we should deliberately pay attention to making allocation available to people living in abject poverty. But do you know what? Our own case is reversed. What we are doing now is to make more allocation available to people living in opulence, in prosperity, in form of government. Go and check, and the federal government has attested to this fact. Go and check anytime dollar goes up. Go anytime you discover that it is when they disburse money to the state government.
Fact.
Anytime dollar goes up to one thing, because look, it's simple mathematics.
Why is the dollar going up?
These people get the money and they change it, and before you know it, once demand is more than supply, you know what will happen? There's scarcity in the community. So the issue of poverty is what we must pay attention to, and there's no strategy to solving the issue of poverty. In one of the countries of the world, I'm trying to remember, the Prime Minister came out and said, I'm an economist of 27 years. I have left government, I've left multilateral organization. There has never been a government that prospered by imposing more tax on its people.
Yeah.